Welcome to chartforecaster.com. I'm Kyle, and in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Micron, some news, the charts, and we're going to deploy chartforecaster.com on the chart of Micron to see what the next points in time to pay attention to will be. This does a phenomenal job at really detecting all of the market movements from reversals to in crazy volatility to market highs and lows, things of that nature. And I'll show you in just a second. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell because we'll be going back to these stocks to check it out. But why is Micron really trending? Well, their HBM capacity is fully booked through 2026. They just announced this. And given that AI-driven memory demand is so high right now, this is really pushing a bullish narrative really around the price. So we're seeing a very nice Elliott wave theory impulse wave to the upside, and we're seeing Micron just absolutely moon. I mean, just a few months ago, this thing was sitting at $100, and it's 2x'd from here. So people are watching for supply expansion of the HBM capacity, and I think that Micron is definitely probably going to pull a surprise later on down the line, maybe after the first quarter, and say, hey, guess what? We are going to open this up even more to see if they can ramp up capacity. Now, when we look at Micron, I've got it pulled up, and I've got chartforecaster.com pulled up. The way this works is we're going to pick a swing high or a swing low. There was a nice swing low here on November 21st, 2025. So we'll go November 21st, 2025, and we'll calculate events. And the easiest way I can explain how this software works, it's like an Enigma machine during World War II. When they were using this machine to try to decipher coded language. And that kind of is what this does, but with the markets. It crunches data like nobody else's business. In my opinion, this is institutional grade software. And we can see Micron here and this phenomenal rally that it's had starting really December 17th. So we are right here measuring from December 17th, well, really November 21st to now. And you can see how nicely Chart Forecaster has performed. Now, it did predict that there would be a momentum peak area on December 2nd, which it predicted very well. And then it predicted a market lower high and a reversal point. It also said that bullish or bearish momentum would start building on the 8th of December, and you can see this big, beautiful candle that arrived. Now, it did say that starting on December 12th, that there'd be a volatility spike. And guys, you're going to be fed all of these markers weeks out in advance. Right now, we're out to January 14th. It's not 100% bulletproof all the time due to outside factors like manipulation and things like that. So keep that in mind. But it is very accurate when market conditions are somewhat normal. Here's an example of that. It predicted a momentum peak area. And yes, this was a momentum peak area. Price was landsliding down, and it kind of fizzled out and pumped a little bit before it dumped again. Here is another example of a market low or high and a reversal point. So it was thinking that it would reverse around this point in time, which it didn't. But it did say that this was a market low or high. And you can see that the top of this candle kind of supports this market high-ish area. And then it also said that we would start to see bullish or bearish momentum starting on the 24th of December, a crazy volatility spike on the 29th, and a momentum peak area on the 31st, which was great. So if you got a long open and you're starting to see spinning tops, and you know that there's a momentum peak area coming, it might be a good idea to get out of your long position or maybe sell off a little bit, because guess what? There could be a reversal or something like that happening. It nailed this reversal in market high down to the T. Right now, it's saying that on January 7th, which is today, that this would be a bullish or bearish momentum that will start. Now, we don't know how much momentum will happen. It could be a little drip like this, or we could be seeing a bigger, the bottom fall out at a greater scale. So everything's kind of open to interpretation, but we are seeing that there is that right now in January 10th at 19:30 hours, 15:44 hours, January 10th. Keep that date and time for a volatility spike, and then a momentum peak area about 1900 hours UTC time. Once again, it's all in UTC time. This chart's in UTC time. This information is in UTC time. Basically, January 14th, a momentum peak area. So it'll be interesting to see the direction that MU goes leading up to the second week of January, which is next week. If you guys liked this video, please leave a comment, because the best comment at the end of the month will get a free monthly subscription, a free 30-day subscription to chartforecaster.com. Again, this works with crypto, works with stocks. We're adding more and more assets to this as we can. But the best comment at the end of the month will win that 30-day membership. So go ahead over to chartforecaster.com, get an account ready, because you'll need it. When I go and announce the winner, I'm just going to go ahead and grant them access and announce it. So if the person has not signed up, well, too bad. We're off to the next comment to win that. So love you all, and we'll see you guys on the next video.